Another three-point landing for our resident superhero, Jaiden the Unbelievable. Thanks so much for coming out here, by the way. Now, I wanted to follow up with what happened here. Last time we were at World Pies, you were wrestling brother Levi Shapiro for the YouTube Championship. Let's put on the screen some highlights or lowlights, depending on your perspective, of what happened there in those closing moments. We'll see here, Jaiden, you were guns blazing, and then, well, the referee's light was taken out there with that trip to Dick Kick City, forcing a disqualification. And then, wanted to put the extra hurt there with that pile driver. Jaiden, I have to ask, well, we'll also show this moment too. I guess this was an unflattering time for me. Me becoming the receiving end of a chair shot from Levi Shapiro, which, yeah, that's fun to watch. Jaiden, I have to ask you first and foremost, what went through your head when Levi threw the match out of his own volition?
You know, I've been working real hard. I've been in the gym. I've been training in Oregon Pro Wrestling, really trying to step up my game. And last month, I feel like I came in here really wanting to win that YouTube championship, to give POW Pro Wrestling a champion who shows up to work. Because that is what I do. I work. I don't wrestle. I'm not a character. I am a worker. I get in this ring and I work my butt off. Sorry, Funnybone. I know it's forgetting, baby. I love you. But no, on the real, I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm frustrated that Levi would stoop that low to assault an official just to keep his title, because he knew it was coming home with me.
Well, I guess we'll never know from that night. Now, of course, the reigning YouTube champion Levi Shapiro felt it wasn't worth his time to be here for you tonight in Eugene. But he was gracious enough to send us a video message, because I guess he had more to get off his chest after what he did to you and I. So we have a video update, so once again I'll direct your attention to the screen.
You know, as I sit here and I think about the times, the memories that I've made with the YouTube Championship, made my decision that much easier for what I did to Brian's name. And now, Jaiden, you showed me a whole different side. You see, I am the YouTube Championship. That's my identity. But to you, you're hiding behind a mask. You show a whole different side of yourself in that match last month. You shouldn't even need that mask. You're not afraid to take that mask off. I'll give you one more shot at my YouTube Championship. And I'll put my identity on the line, my YouTube title, if you have to put your identity on the line. And I want superhero to be gone. So what do you say?
Well, you heard there from the champ, Levi Shapiro. Jaiden, it sounds like the only way you're going to get another title shot from him is by putting your entire superhero identity on the line. So I got to ask you, Jaiden, what do you say to that?
You know, that's a big ask. But I want to throw the question to the people of POW Pro Wrestling. Do y'all think it is worth it for me to put my mask and my identity as the Unbelievable on the line to take that title from Levi Shapiro? Yeah! Do you believe in your Rose City savior? But I think we have our answer, Brian. I accept.
Very well, well, give it up for Jaiden. He accepts. That match is going to happen right here next month at our 5-year anniversary show. And folks, I cannot wait for that matchup. Well, Jaiden, Thanks for your comments and good luck in your match tonight.
We heard right there the challenge laid down by Levi Shapiro to Jaiden the Unbelievable. It's going to be YouTube Championship versus Superhero Identity coming up at Bumps in the Night 3D, our big anniversary show. He's Mr. OohLaLa. I'm Brian Zane, and this is an exciting week here in POW. I mean, it's always exciting here at POW Pro Wrestling, but this episode is going to be very special. It's the end of an era. This is our last episode in this format of POW Pro Wrestling, but it's the dawn of a new era because starting next week, we're going to be broadcasting our events live and in living color on our YouTube channel starting on October 19th with Bumps in the Night 3D. It's our big anniversary show. Mr. Jaiden versus Levi Shapiro is just one of the many matchups we're going to see at this huge show that can be viewed live on YouTube.
Everything's at stake. It's a new era. We're turning the page. Bumps in the Night 3D and all future Eugene events, at least to start, will be broadcast live on our YouTube channel. So check it out. Subscribe. Turn on the notification. Throw us a little bit of that cheddar there on the super chats, huh?
Absolutely. We know we've got a wide audience of Powder Keg members on the YouTube channel, and of course, we know a lot of you have been wanting to see POW Pro Wrestling in some kind of live capacity and some full show capacity. Well, this is how we're going to bring it to you. We are very excited for this new era of POW Pro Wrestling beginning October 19th. Well, we heard that challenge laid down, Mr. Superhero Identity versus YouTube title. Do you think it was wise for Jaiden to put his whole identity on the line in pursuit of the championship?
I think perhaps Jaiden believes that he must put up his right to be the unbelievable. He must have everything at stake. He must have everything to lose so that there's no choice but to win against brother Levi Shapiro.
Absolutely. Well, folks, Jaiden is in action to kick things off this week here on POW Pro Wrestling, going against a man who is in the crosshairs of our former POW champion, Funnybone. I'm talking about Marcus Eriks. That matchup is coming up right now.
All right, this next match with Jaiden the Unbelievable, refereed by Fidel Marti, scheduled for one fall. 15-minute time limit, sponsored by Oregon Reptile Views. Shall we introduce his opponent?
Because I am Marcus Eriks, and you can't stop.
Weighing in at 225, represent California, the opportunity, Marcus Eriks, accompanied by Dr. Levi.
What's on the clipboard? Well, if I didn't know any better, Jeremy Blanchard, I would say that's the one thing that is preventing Funnybone from getting his hands on Marcus Eriks, and that's a contract for a future match. Because we saw what happened last week here on POW Pro Wrestling when Marcus Eriks cost Funnybone and Drexl the match against the Hess Clan, forcing a disqualification, and that prevents Funnybone and Drexl from getting the match that they wanted.
Good.
I mean, that's good. Shrewd but effective is what I'll say here.
I'll agree with you this time.
And speaking of shrewd, how about those comments from the YouTube champion, Levi Shapiro? He will only put the title on the line against Jaiden if Jaiden puts his entire superhero identity on the line.
I love it. That should happen. If you got something to give up, you got to give something up. Okay? I hate it when a champion has to give up his title for someone who's just chasing after him with nothing to lose. I don't like it.
Let's be fair. Jaiden had that title won last
No.
time. He did.
No.
We are joined here, by the way, by Spencer
Who
Scott.
is that? Yeah, who is
Spencer,
that?
I have to get your, I have to get your thoughts,
All right.
Spencer.
I do.
Spencer, I got to get your thoughts on that new development here as Eriks and Jaiden trading hammerlocks and headlocks here. But what do you think about that stipulation? Is Jaiden wise to be putting his identity on the line?
You know, I can't answer that. That's a question that only Jaiden can answer. But I know him, and I know that he is making the right decision for himself and for the people of POW Pro Wrestling.
Well, that's a smart, safe answer there, Spencer Scott. How long have you been a Scott?
Well, here we go now. Jaiden brushing the dirt off his shoulder, and Marcus Eriks has certainly been fighting dirty. Pushing him off the ropes here.
Nice go behind.
Some nice do-si-do action, some nice misdirection by Jaiden here. He's making Eriks dizzy here. Look at that.
Why you tripping?
Why you tripping indeed. Right smack in the mush by Jaiden. Could have him here.
No, not happening. Not this early.
Early 2 count as Dr. Cleaver looks on, cheering on his leader, the leader of Despicable Me, Marcus Eriks.
Some of those goggles got on right now.
Well, he's a minion, you see. Here we go now. Countered. A reverse that Irish whip as Jaiden. Full head of steam there on Eriks. I'll tell you what, you can see both of these men's hair from a mile away.
Yeah, from the moon.
Might need to register that hair as an object.
Absolutely, especially in Marcus's case.
I would say Marcus, yes.
Big bulldog.
That's a weapon.
Nice counter out of wheelbarrow slam, perhaps. Could have him here, too. No.
You know what? Someone that won't show their face is a coward.
Now, Jaiden is somebody who has wrestled without a mask before. It's not just the mask he's putting on the line here. It's not just the mask. It's the entire visage. It's the entire identity of a superhero, which means so much more. It's not just a gimmick, not just a character to this young man.
He's got styes in his
Huge flatliner.
Huge warts right near his eye.
Big flatliner could have him. No, only a 2 count, says Fidel Martinez.
You know, guys, I've had a lot of close personal talks with Jaiden. That mask means a lot more than just a piece of cloth over his face. It means fighting adversity and standing up for what you believe in.
Where are you having these talks at?
None of your business, pal.
Here we go, loading up a Superman punch, perhaps. Misses it. Eriks is dodging him. Got to give it to him. He is very proficient in the ring as he hits that power slam.
Should have covered him there, though.
No, you're not wrong.
I agree.
That's the last time we'll agree.
Oh, my goodness. He just threw Jaiden face first.
Hey, get him.
Now, come on.
Get him. No, get him.
Now, that is blatant. That's blatant interference.
What? I didn't see nothing.
You saw that with your own 2 eyes. I know you did.
Cleaver putting the
That's
boots,
your boy,
or trying to at least.
I'm not going to lie.
Now, look at this.
Come on, hey.
That's pretty flagrant.
No doctor I know would ever do this.
My doctor did.
I think you might have a bigger problem on your hands.
Well, Cleaver has just helped level the playing field for Marcus Eriks as his match continues.
Guillotine.
Oh!
Yeah, I like that.
Slingshots him, throat first into the bottom rope.
You can't breathe, you can't think.
Jaiden got a lot of fight in him, though. It's not it.
Could have him here? No.
You know, Spencer Scott, you're really one-sided.
Hey, listen, man. Jaiden's my friend. I got to root for my homie. But also, Marcus Eriks has been doing a lot of questionable things around here.
Yeah. I don't see nothing
and
like
I
that.
think you're one to talk about objectivity,
Oh, really,
Jeremy
Brian
Blanchard.
Zane? You make every decision around here.
Yeah, I'm the commissioner.
Well, not Nick. Yeah,
it's what I do.
No, but I'm saying you're one-sided. If anybody's ever been one-sided.
Oh,
man, come on, Jaiden.
Well, Levi Shapiro's been throwing his weight around, and yeah, after what he did to me with the steel chair, I guess you could call me a little biased.
All right, fair enough. That's the last time I'm agreeing
Marcus
with you.
Eriks now spinning elbow right to the back, the base of the neck right there.
Spinning European uppercut to the back is crazy.
In my opinion, I don't think that Jaiden's got this match whatsoever. It's just too much against him. Sorry.
Oh, goodness. Well, that is a big suplex.
Athletic ability.
Hey, he's fought some of the best in the world. He can compete with them. He's down right now.
Size, weight, all of it.
Marcus saying it's all about me meaning him, as he continues to apply the pressure, sort of a judo throw, or if he held on to it, he called a Northern Lights suplex.
Yeah, love it. Northern Lights suplex with a little push at there.
No, I'm going with judo throw.
All right.
Eriks trained by Money Mike Rain down in California.
Another one.
Oh, no! A hat trick there, not quite. Jaiden fights out of it. Oh!
Yeah, he got caught.
Eriks the counter of his own.
See, I told you guys.
Slamming Jaiden to the mat.
You backed the wrong guy this time, you two.
Good. Oh, boy, that was close.
Never count out the hero. He's still in it.
He's not a hero.
You say that to the kids of the powder keg. He's their hero.
He's the Rose City savior.
Rose City
He believes
savior.
it. He believes himself, and the powder keg believes in him.
Give me a break. He's a heck of an athlete. I'll give you that. All right, but a Rose City savior.
Might need a savior right now with this camel clutch type of submission.
Could be
Mark
trying to
Sarah's
make
got
Jaiden
on.
humble here with a camel clutch. Shades of the late legend Iron Sheik. You know, Iron Sheik had pointy boots. Marcus has got a pointy head.
Bravo.
You got something.
I got one. As you can see
You
now,
know,
Jaiden trying to fight out of it, but
When I
now
was
Marcus
11
losing his
years
weight.
old, I was looking for a hero. It never came. All right, so I had learned to trust myself and myself only.
You know, that explains a lot about you, now that I know that.
Let's not get too personal, gentlemen, as this match continues, and Marcus really trying to put all of his weight behind that and got nothing.
Right on the keister.
This could be the opening Jaiden's looking for here, looking to fire up with some rights and lefts, some shots, follows up with a roundhouse kick.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I found out what Hulk Hogan was really about.
And
Let's see what Jaiden's about
keep
right
the
now.
momentum going here, trying to go for maybe
Oh
a
my
press. Oh, but he gets slammed, caught with that sit-up powerbomb.
It's over. No.
Oh,
I'll
boy.
tell you even right now, you have to pin that guy better than that.
You got to cover those arms, cover those shoulders.
That's right,
Jaiden's not
Jaiden.
gonna quit.
He's made of some tough stuff.
I'll agree with you on that one. That's the last time.
Fireman's carry here by Eriks. What's he gonna do? Throwing Jaiden face first into the corner post, follows it up with a huge lariat.
Yes!
Turns him
Oh,
inside
it's
out.
over now. It's over. I need a hero.
You do karaoke?
This could be it here. Eriks with the cover. He's got him. No. Wow, that was a close one. I'd call that 2 7/8.
What? 2 7/8?
That's correct. And Eriks now, he cannot be spending time jaw-jacking with the fans. I don't know where Dr. Cleaver is. There he is, lurking in the shadows.
Don't worry
there.
about where Dr. Cleaver's at.
He's always somewhere around here, just lurking.
Lurking is a good verb there.
Mark's not liking that, but Jaiden doesn't care either.
Jaiden now firing up,
Block. There you go. There you go.
building up a full head of steam here.
Rock and rolling, baby.
Jaiden the unbelievable.
The unbelievable? I believe it. He's getting beat.
Oh,
Whoops.
big elbow strike.
Marcus believe he got elbowed in the face.
Yeah, I was not talking too soon. My bad.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I might have talked too soon.
Jaiden is able to see these attacks coming now. He is really on a roll. Look at this. Flips himself
what?
up. Big mule kick.
Vintage Jaiden right there.
Vintage?
Vintage, baby.
He's like 10.
Just like this.
How does 10-year-old Jaiden vintage?
Go for the code red, baby.
Oh,
no,
Yeah,
Eriks.
that's vintage Marcus right there.
Eriks dropping him face first onto the
Oh, it's over.
turnbuckle.
It's over, Spencer.
Could go for that double
Yeah,
arm.
what do you think now about your boy, huh?
Sit out DDT.
1, 2, 3. And you go
Could have
with your
him.
tail tucked.
Oh, not
You were saying?
yet. Not
You
quite.
were saying?
Well, it's still going to happen.
That's why people like you will always doubt heroes. They'll never believe in it.
Well, you can believe in Jaiden. He has certainly had the fire in him, firing back from some really insurmountable odds, seemingly. So you can see here he's
It's
got
done.
some
Just
courage
like-
here.
Just like Benoit, it's over.
And here we go. Oh, he's going to drop him.
No!
But Jaiden catches himself.
No!
Jaiden,
Yes,
he's
yes,
got
yes. Big moonsault.
big moonsault.
Yeah, it hurt him more than it hurt
off the ropes.
It hurt Jaiden more.
He's got the powder keg on his
No,
side. He's
he
feeling
does
it.
not.
Charging it up.
Look at that.
Superhero punch.
And you know, Jaiden,
Crap.
he may be looking ahead to Levi Shapiro. He may be thinking about putting his identity on the line, but that's for later. Right now, he could be on the cusp of a victory here against Eriks. Springboard.
No.
Springboard forearm.
Unbelievable
That could be
forearm.
it. Drexl, Marcus Eriks making his way to the
Yeah,
ropes.
there it is.
And Drexl,
No. There's no Drexl out here.
Dr. Cleaver, I'm sorry,
yeah.
but how could Fidel Martinez not see Dr. Cleaver? Maybe if he was Drexl, he's hard to miss.
You didn't see Dr. Cleaver. You saw Drexl.
I saw Cleaver putting Marcus's foot on the ropes, and we
I
all
don't know
saw
what
it.
you're talking about. You're in dream world.
And this always happens.
Well, this
No, always happens. What are you
This
talking
always
about?
happens.
No.
Marcus What's he got going on here? Oh, Jaiden turns it around and turns into
Stun Dog Millionaire.
That was actually really impressive.
It's the code red.
Let's go.
This is going to be it. 2-0.
Yeah, you're pretty mad about that, aren't you?
I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Marcus. He's showing his tenacity in this match as well. But then just takes that.
Spencer Scotty,
Enziguri.
he's been one-sided this whole time I've talked to him. Me?
Jaiden.
Yeah, you.
All right, buddy.
With the fire in his eyes, thinking about putting Marcus away here as Cleaver's staring a hole through him.
Not again.
Oh, but wait a minute, that's not all he's doing.
Oh, come on, Drexl.
Come on, Fidel, you got to ring the
Drexl.
bell after that.
That's Dr.
Oh, you can't kick Drexl out.
That's a
it's Dr.
disqualification if
Cleaver.
ever
That's
I
right,
saw
Brian
one. That's got to be a disqualification.
Oh, yeah. Both you two are happy, aren't you?
Disqualification.
Well,
Is he the winner, though?
That's a win for Jaiden, but he doesn't look like a winner now after this interference.
He doesn't.
These guys are despicable, just like their name says.
Oh, come on.
Now, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like this.
Despicable Me.
Jeremy, you better hold me back.
I'm gonna hold you back.
Yeah, you're lucky.
This is the best part of the night.
Wait a minute,
Come on,
Funnybone
There you go, Bone.
makes his way out here. Oh! Air delivery with a steel chair.
He might need to see a doctor.
Marcus Eriks.
Oh, there's Drexl.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Oh no! Drexl's got some clippers. Is he gonna go for the hair?
This is not part of the match.
He's taking him to Drexl cuts.
This is not Drexl cuts. Is that a new barber shop?
You don't want to go there.
Yeah, I'm lucky I don't have hair.
Oh no!
Eriks is going there
I
right
think
now,
they're holding Marcus Eriks hostage.
Oh no!
Oh!
This is not part of it.
Right on
This
the
is not
spikes.
part of it.
Right on the spikes goes Marcus Eriks.
Gotta get Jaiden out of here.
Dr. Cleaver is laid out. And I think Funnybone's got something to say.
Keep trying to talk,
That's
idiot.
a contract. And if you don't sign it, we're gonna shave your head.
Now wait a minute, Marcus Eriks, he covets his hair. He covets it. He's very proud of those spikes, gentlemen. He's
Right
got
in the middle.
Well, it's
You can't do that. Hey, honey, you can't do that.
Not the Road Warrior Hawk.
You got
What
5 fucking seconds.
Hey.
Oh no!
Funnybone's allowed.
Sign-
One.
His signature or his hair is going to be on the contract.
Better sign it, buddy.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! He's signing it. He signed the contract.
I don't blame him.
He signed the contract.
I'm bald and it's a miserable experience.
Under extreme duress, Marcus Eriks has given Most Violent what they want.
Shaving head.
Whatever Brian's saying.
Oh,
Wait a minute,
they're doing it
Eliza True.
anyways.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, Eliza's got it.
Eliza True. She's got the power
Yeah.
cord.
I got the power.
She pulled the plug.
You break my heart.
Well,
Break my heart.
no shaved head, but right now Marcus Eriks,
He might wish that's what he got.
I got the power.
he's been forced to sign the contract.
Eliza, though.
Yeah,
Eliza
smart girl. Smart girl. Get him out of there. Smart girl.
wisely saving Marcus Eriks
Eliza,
from
what have
certain
you been
doom. But now,
Yeah.
Most Violent, they have the match, guys.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, that's fine. I'm patient.
Oh no, Cleaver's still
No!
standing. Look out. No!
You piece of trash.
Hey. Who wants to hear the match you just signed up for?
Those two idiots deserve each other.
I want to hear it.
I can't hear you. Who wants
Of course
to hear
you
the
do.
match you just signed up for? Marcus, look at me, boy. October 19th, right here in this city, right here in this ring, it'll be you three versus us in a handicap match. But you're the handicap because it's gonna be a barbed wire steel cage!
Oh my God! A barbed wire steel cage
Good.
match.
Good. Actually,
going on
good.
there.
I hope those guys get cut up like you wouldn't believe.
In order, boy, you're not leaving here October 19th.
Folks, that's going to happen at our 5-year anniversary show, Bumps in the Night 3D.
Yeah, that's more like a threat than a promise.
October 19th will be a date that will live in infamy for Despicable Me. If Funnybone and Drexl have their way, my God, gentlemen, a barbed wire steel cage matchup.
They weren't involved in this match. Look at them right now. Oh my God. They're not involved in this match, and look what's happening right now.
We are going to have to.
You're the commissioner. You should stop it. You should have stopped it a long time ago.
Someone should have stopped
A long time ago, Brian Zane.
They are going to get what they want on October 19th. And for Marcus Eriks' sake, I sure hope he's got his health insurance in order. Folks, we got to reset. We will be back soon with more POW Pro Wrestling.
I'll tell you what, mister, last week, Marcus Eriks thought he was pretty smart in order to try and get his way out of a match with Most Violent. But you saw there, Funnybone and Drexl getting the last laugh, forcing Marcus under extreme duress, under the threat of losing his precious spikes. He was forced to sign that contract, and now the match has been made for Bumps in the Night 3D, our main event for that show on Saturday, October 19th. It's going to be a 3-on-2 barbed wire steel cage matchup as Most Violent, Funnybone and Drexl take on all 3 members of Despicable Me. Mr. Marcus may have the numbers advantage, but when it comes to fire and passion and just pure hatred, I think Funnybone and Drexl have that in spades.
Drexl and Funnybone's other partner is pain, destruction, plunder, violence. That's why they are most violent. Usually in most cases, as you said, 3-on-2 disadvantage, but I don't know this time. I'm still hedging my bets.
I think Marcus might have yeeted his last haw, so to speak, because even with Cleaver and Eliza True at his side, you know, Funnybone and Drexl have been highly motivated to pursue Eriks, and you saw what they did to force his hand into making that matchup. It's going to be a long night for Despicable Me, and you can catch that next Saturday starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time, Bumps in the Night 3D, right here live on our YouTube channel. Well, folks, our next matchup here, it's a grudge match of sorts. Let's talk about the recent feud between Charly Avell, your guy, mister, and of course, 1/3 of the Super Aces, talking about Zaye Perez. Take a look at this footage from their last match here. You see Zaye Perez coming out victorious, but of course, no thanks to you, Mr. OohLaLa. You were getting pretty heavily involved in that one. Seems to be a recurring pattern with you, of course, when you're at ringside. What do you have to say for yourself? Because Zaye still won the match.
Well, I have to say that Zaye got lucky that time, but what about that beatdown afterwards, huh? And Caleb Tennity runs in, and now you've seen fit to lock me to that little miscreant Caleb Tennity at ringside. So
that's right.
To keep Caleb Tennity from coming in and interfering in our business
Oh,
again.
yeah.
I appreciate that greatly.
Yeah, to keep Caleb from interfering. That's a nice way of putting things, mister. Yes, that is correct. Mister over here is going to be handcuffed to the honorary ace, Caleb Tennity, in the hopes that you won't do any messing about during the match. Well, folks, you know, he knows his fate coming up in our next matchup. It's going to be Avell Perez Part 2, and it's next.
Weighing in at 235 pounds from Portland, Oregon, the most beautiful man in POW Pro Wrestling history, Charly Avell, accompanied by Monsieur OohLaLa. Mister, you guys gotta be handcuffed together.
Oh, we're getting kinky.
Kind of freaky.
Don't look at it that way, fellas.
It's not my rule. You guys gotta do it. I'm just the
Brian
messenger.
Zane, you scam.
I think they just arrested someone recently for something like this.
Well, you know, it's all about fairness here at POW Pro Wrestling, and Mr. OohLaLa, now he can't get involved because Caleb Tennity is going to be an anchor on him.
Mr. OohLaLa, the living disco ball, handcuffed to a living pinata.
Now, Mister can't be trying to pull away too hard because those handcuffs are solid steel. They're going to hurt your wrist. As this matchup is underway, it was Zaye Perez who some might say upset Charly Avell in singles competition. Rare singles action for the Playboy here.
I was certainly upset when I saw it.
But it was Avell and Mr. OohLaLa trying to get the extra hurt on him, only to be saved by the honorary ace, Caleb Tennity.
That's how you do it.
No saving needed there by Perez, and so now we've got Mr. OohLaLa and Caleb handcuffed together. Look out for Charly Avell.
That's how the Playboy does it, with style and finesse,
You
baby.
didn't even handcuff them facing the same way. What kind of wrinkles think you got going on here?
Well, that was Caleb who cuffed Mr.
Tight budget.
And folks, I still can't believe what we saw there. We heard from Funnybone. He and Drexl held Marcus Eriks hostage, guys, in order to get that matchup they wanted, as we get a big neck breaker there. And so now, for our anniversary show, Bumps of the Night 3D, we're going to have a barbed wire steel cage handicap match, Despicable Me versus Most Violent. That's going to be insane.
What kind of coward threatens to shave someone's head, Brian Zaye? Unbelievable.
Yeah, what kind of coward? Maybe one sitting right next to me, perhaps?
Brian Zaye, how could you?
You remember that?
I'm going to just keep moving on as if I didn't hear that. Now, one thing we want to maybe keep our eyes open for, Charly Avell told me earlier that he wants to debut a new move tonight called the DBT. So, the DBT. So look for that.
That sounds suspiciously close to something I do.
Here, wait a minute.
Sounds like DBT.
Fighting on the outside are Avell and Perez. Now, I have to ask you, Spencer, you've been giving Zaye any insight, any advice going into this one?
I haven't given him advice necessarily because he knows what he's doing in there. We've been training for this.
Oh my goodness, look out! Cross-body attempt is blocked, and Avell driving Perez spine first into that square ring post. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, Spencer told him not to hurt his knee. That was his advice.
Don't make me.
Avell trying to talking trash to Spencer Scott, who is still on the injured list. It's worth pointing out.
We will be back. I promise you.
Here we go now. Cover.
There you go.
Tell you what, the Ace is trying to regain some momentum in the tag ranks. It was the Hess clan that defeated Perez and Tennity not long ago to take the #1 contendership spot from them for the tag titles.
And that was unfortunate because they earned a championship opportunity. And, I have a problem with the way the Hess clan went
Cover, could have him, no.
We might have to address that at a later date.
Big, beautiful backbreaker, I would call that, by the self-proclaimed most beautiful man in POW Pro Wrestling.
What's so beautiful about it? Huh? He wears a mask.
What's
so beautiful about that?
If I took my glasses off right now, I'd say he was a dead ringer for Jason Momoa.
Jonas, I wish you'd wear a mask sometimes. Maybe a muzzle too.
Oh!
I can have you removed from here. I'm the voice of POW Pro Wrestling.
That is a lot of velocity between Zaye Perez and the turnbuckle, and the Playboy's laid out.
You hear the powder keg, though. They are behind the Playboy right now.
They are chanting his name, but look at that.
You can't choke him like that, man.
Well, Charly Avell, he's not going to get any follow-up from Mr. because he is chained by the wrist there to one Caleb Tennity. So Tennity's keeping him honest. I'll give him that.
And more importantly, it keeps Tennity from interfering in this marriage.
Caleb would not interfere in this match. It's ridiculous. He knows Zaye can handle himself. Yeah, that's right. Pull Mr. away.
Yanking him like a dog on a chain.
Yeah, you saw the look between those weird glasses. He was about to do something.
Oh! Lays right into him before I'm just Perez. But Avell using Zaye's own momentum against him, slamming him face first into the mat.
I know Zaye's flexible. I know he was like that. That was rough. What you looking at?
Avell, hey.
Yeah, you don't want me to get in there, buddy. You don't want me in there.
Well, Charly's going to have...
All right, yeah, you wait.
Charly needs to realize
you wait, buddy.
His opponent's not at the announce table. He's in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to get distracted. Zaye Perez is going to take over right here.
How's Charly going to follow up with this? Sunset flip attempted and connects. Perez almost got him. Oh!
Man.
Avell with a big boot right to the chest, sending Perez down.
See that? Kennedy swiped at him.
Tennity is at just as much of a disadvantage as OohLaLa. So I would call this as level of a playing field as possible.
Listen, Tennity knows what time we're on. He knows what we're all about. He's not going to let anything happen.
Coming off the ropes.
Another toe twirl.
Oh!
Counters to the crossbody.
And Zaye Perez not feeling handcuffed here. Easy for me to say. But that just laid him out again. Avell is just too strong at this point in the match.
I'll give it to Charly. He's got him down right now.
Seems as of late, Charly Avell might have leveled up a bit.
Well, Charly Avell has certainly been putting in the work, putting in the effort. He is getting better week by week, month by month.
He's come a long way from being Most Violence bag boy.
Well, he's got that big glittery albatross cheering him on the outside, Mr. OohLaLa, and I guess that has to count for something.
Yeah, listen to Powder Keg cheering Zaye Perez on right now. Oh, come on.
Avell using the hair for leverage there, yoinking
Perez
down.
Put that mask back on, please.
Wow.
Please put that back on.
That is a bold move. I thought that Avell considered himself disfigured. Now what is going on around his eye?
That's all thanks to Jaiden.
Avell getting serious now. The mask is off, and the rage might come out for Charly Avell.
Come on, Zaye, you gotta keep fighting, dog. You gotta get back in it, come on.
Avell cannot let his emotions get the better of him. That's what cost him the match before with Perez.
You're giving Zaye too much time here. You can't let him do that.
Wait a minute, exactly. You're right, Spencer. To your point, here comes Zaye firing back up. Oh! But stopped immediately with that kick to the midsection. Follows it up with that side suplex. Could have him here. 1, 2, no.
You know, maybe if Charly focused on his fundamentals and covered those shoulders a little more, he could have had that. But giving Zaye Perez another chance to fight here, that's what we need.
Folks, after this matchup, it's our main event. The POW Pro Wrestling Champion Amira defends her championship against Matt Brannigan.
Her championship?
Yeah, it is. Oh!
Who's the one who has it?
Matt Brannigan stole that belt. He is not the champion just because he holds the physical belt, Jonas. You know this. Amira is the champion and hopes to not only retain the name of champion, but also walk away with the belt at the end of the night. And right now, Avell, missing that elbow drop, could give Zaye a chance to come back. Oh, you can hear that in Corvallis.
That thud of the forearm.
Perez charging out in full head of steam. Hurricane Rana. And Avell's getting knocked loopy here.
And the Playboy is feeling himself.
He is certainly serving here, going from corner to corner. Look out.
Oh, good catch.
Send him into the second row.
Perez
Get up there.
hits that forearm.
Get
Trusty move tonight.
He's looking for the big one.
Perez now, yep, he's going to the high rent district.
I've seen this many times.
A lot of room here in World Pies to fly around.
Took a little too long.
Oh boy. As they call it high risk for a reason. Look out, wait a minute!
Tornado DDT counter!
Now that's a thing of beauty. That tornado DDT desperation counter.
That's just the resilience of the Playboy. He will go to any lengths to get the upper hand, to get back in this match.
Cover here, Bradley on the count, 2 in. Wow, that was pretty close, guys.
That was close, He's got this.
Now, even I gotta give him credit. I've never seen a counter to that before. Like, a tornado DDT.
That was clever. That was very tricky by Perez. But now he's got to think, what's next? What is my next piece of strategy?
He's ready. He's confident.
He looks determined. He looks to have things going his way for now.
Oh, no.
Off the top rope. Wait a minute. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Bradley. You klutz always getting in the way.
Charly Avell pulled him into the way. I can't even
Zaye Perez with a missile drop kick, but missing his mark. He laid out the referee, Bradley.
See, this is what I hate about Charly Avell. He can never do things the right way.
Oh, boy. Things can go from bad to worse here. Wait a minute. Here it comes. Oh, thought we were going to see it there. That's the move I was telling you about, but he didn't pull it off.
Glory bomb.
That's the move that he beat Avell with last month.
There's no referee, though. Come on.
You can count to 100. He's out.
You can't count that high.
Now, wait a minute. Tennity's had enough. He just smacked Mr. OohLaLa.
You damn right he did.
Trying to revive and resuscitate the referee. He's still out. Avell is on Dream Street. He's got nowhere to go, but the referee was out. That should have been it right there.
That shows the power of the kick from Zaye Perez. Putting knocked Charly Avell loopy.
Putting Perez, that could have put him at 2-0. But right now, wait a minute, what's Tennity going for here? Now wait a minute, what's Tennity doing grabbing the chair? That's not what the Flamin' Aces do, Spencer, is it?
Caleb, what are you doing right now, Caleb?
I told you to cheat.
Tennity's trying to convince Zaye to use that chair to put the Referee's down. He
Zaye,
could do it if he wanted. Wait a
Don't
minute.
do it.
Oh!
My.
Zaye had second thoughts, and that could cost him. Oh, here it is, the DPT.
Caleb.
That spiked him. That's the new move that Avell was talking about.
Like this.
Double underhook.
Not like this.
Brad Lee, I don't even know who's in position.
Kick
No!
out. No.
Charly Avell.
Your winner, Charly Avell.
Well, that was disappointing to say the least. Caleb Tennity trying to convince Zaye to use that chair. I don't know if Zaye was going to do it or not, but that was time lost, and that cost him big. Now, wait a minute. Tennity, double leg takedown on Avell. After that,
Yeah, too little, too late, Caleb.
Avell getting his victory, making it 1-1 in this single series. And Tennity,
Poor loser.
he's lost his temper here. What is Caleb doing? No, Spencer, come on, you gotta talk to him after this.
Come on, mister, get him.
Caleb, what are you doing?
Mr. OohLaLa, he's about, I don't know if he's very useful in a situation like this. Zaye now telling him no,
Chill.
that's not the ace's way.
We do things the right way.
And wait a minute,
What is this? What? Hey, who?
hang on, that's
No, I know these guys.
that's Damon Void.
What are they doing?
On the right, on the black, and Sobalvaro in the orange. Those are Oregon Pro Wrestling School
They sure
students. What are they doing?
are. We helped
Oh,
come up in this business, and now they're treating us like this.
what is their game here? These two guys who haven't had an official match yet here at POW Pro Wrestling, looking to make a statement here.
I can't take this anymore. I might have to get up right now.
Spencer, don't risk hurting yourself anymore, man. But what are they doing here to your boys, Caleb and Zaye? Look out! Oh no! And what do they got to do with Charly Avell? What is this got to do with any? Guys, I'm in shock. What is happening here? Damon Void and Sobalvaro, two guys who are definitely on the upswing, I thought, but now they're aligning themselves with Avell and Mr. OohLaLa. What the hell is this?
We try to show you kids the right way, and all you want to go is the wrong way. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, when it's 4 on
Look at
2.
those devastating boots for Mr. OohLaLa.
We'll make it 3.5 on 2, maybe. This is ridiculous. I thought what you did last week to Malcolm Flex and Naja was reprehensible, Jonas, but this is pretty disrespectful. Charly Avell debuting the DPT tonight, winning against Zaye Perez, but you got to give the assist to miscommunication between Caleb and Zaye and that steel chair.
Charly Avell didn't pull the referee in the way in the first place. None of this would have happened. And now look where we are.
Folks, our main event is imminent. POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Amira hoping to retain the title, but also get the physical belt back from that controversial weirdo, Matt Brannigan. That's coming up next.
Well, looky there, Brian, saying what I tell you. Caleb Tennity getting involved, trying to give Zaye Perez that chair, which normally I wouldn't disagree with that tactic. Zaye Perez to goody-goody, it backfires. Charly wins, and then Caleb Tennity throws a temper tantrum that was luckily thwarted by the newly acquired personal security of Pretty, the most beautiful man in POW, Charly Avell, Sicario. Sobalvaro, Damon Void, they come in to protect. They're here to protect Charly from those ugly, stinky fans trying to put their hand, trying to grace themselves with his pretty visage.
Well, I was going to ask you, mister, what business Damon Void and Sobalvaro had helping out Charly Avell, but you laid it out pretty clear there. The new personal security team for Mr. Avell, because when Mr. OohLaLa can't get the job done, they have to hire outside help. And of course, like you said, maybe some tension among the Flamin' Aces now. Caleb Tennity getting a bit big for his britches there with that steel chair, and it ultimately backfired, allowing Avell to win the matchup. Well, folks, let's talk about this week's main event, the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. As you know, Amira, that's Amira, mister, is the POW Pro Wrestling Champion, but right now, she's sitting without the physical belt. That's because the relative newcomer, Matt Brannigan, made a huge impact right away and stole Amira's championship after she was laid out by Vinny Massaro. And as we saw, mister, Matt's got some ulterior motives with that championship belt, threatening to win the belt outright and then take a naked picture with it. I mean, he even said that it was overdone, but apparently that's his new mission, mister.
Well, honestly, if that belt can survive a year with Funnybone and come back unscathed, she's ready for anything. Matt Brannigan, The mist, the spray, the drops are infecting every pore and orifice here in the POW. He's shooting straight to the top. And soon, he and that POW Pro Wrestling Championship will tie the belt officially. He will become the legitimate champion. And then it'll be click all over Instagram, huh?
Well, that's only if he beats Amira fair and square for the championship belt. This is our main event, folks. Amira, the Tower of Power. She is defending the title against the man who stole the belt from her in Brannigan. It's a chance for her to not only retain the championship in name, but also regain the belt. That main event's coming up right now.
Coming from Dayton, Ohio, with a weight of 2,069 fluid ounces of the finest Pinot Noir, Matt Brannigan, who is not the POW Pro Wrestling Champion, weighing in at 115 ounce cats, Tower of Tower, POW Pro Wrestling true champion, Amira!
Sit down, Brian Zaye.
Amira is the POW Pro Wrestling Champion, but you can see she's not with the belt because it's been stolen and around the waist of the challenger, Matt Brannigan.
Unbelievable. I can't believe he would steal something like this.
Now, even you have to admit, it looks much better around his waist than it did around her.
I don't know how Amira...
It matches the world much better.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he has to wrestle.
Well, Brannigan has convinced himself he is the champion on a technicality, or it's a matter of course.
See, that sign says it right. People's champion, Matt Brannigan.
Absolutely not. That's what we call delusional, right?
Simply a formality, he says, but he's actually got to beat Amira. He took the belt after she was laid out by Vinny Massaro.
Why don't you don't anchor tight around her? Why don't you go and get it?
You gotta take it off at some point, pal.
You brought up a point. You brought up a good point, Jonas. He does have to wrestle at some point. You can't do it while you're wearing the championship belt. That's just common sense.
You can protect her for the midsection.
I don't think he needs it. You see those abs?
No spears to Matt Brannigan as long as he's wearing the belt, I guess. We saw what happened with Bret Hart and Goldberg.
Never forget.
Well, Brannigan has finally taken it off his person. But he has to hand it to the referee, Fidel Martinez, and there he goes. This match is for the Big Blue Belt, the POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
Big Blue.
Amira defeating Funnybone in improbable fashion in that last person standing match at PK Park earlier in the year, becoming the first woman to hold the belt. And since then, she has been defending that championship with honor, something that I don't think Matt Brannigan knows too much about. Brannigan, last time we saw him in the ring, he picked up a win in his debut match against Malcolm Flex, and I guess
all by himself.
You would know something about that outcome, wouldn't you, Jonas?
I was not here because it was an unsafe work environment.
Oh, guys,
Brian Zaye.
Looks like Amira has something.
I'll tell you what, Jonas, you're going to be in for quite the fight in our anniversary show.
Brannigan took what was important to Amira. Amira takes what's important to Brannigan.
Oh, man, right in the face, too. I know a thing or two about using a spray bottle.
Still looks like he peed himself.
Still
It's
don't know
not
what's
fair.
It's time to take that robe off and finally get to some wrestling. Wait a minute! Oh, no!
It's a standoff.
Yeah, you're right. A bit of a Mexican standoff here.
Is this high
Can
noon?
we say that? Can we say that in 2024?
I think those are both loaded. And now, okay, Martinez has had enough.
Sheriff Fidel has had enough.
Let's
Here
stick
we
them both
go.
up, Fidel. You got the power.
Here we go. It is now time to get to business, and Brannigan just threw himself into the
Big
corner
hip
post.
toss.
Maybe he slipped on some of that water from the spray bottle.
Is that what's in it? I hope so.
We can only hope.
Oh.
Big deal by Amira. But hey, not bad for your second match at POW Pro Wrestling to be fighting for the championship. But you know, he did it in a pretty unscrupulous way.
Yeah, I'd say he kind of strong-armed his way into this title match.
He got Amira's attention, I'll say that much.
Hey, without any assistance, he's a top contender at Knock and Flex. I think he deserves this championship opportunity.
He's taking a break right now.
Well, he certainly has the physical capabilities of becoming a champion, but there's better ways to go about it than stealing a belt that's not yours.
Great cheese on those abs.
Hold on, I'm busy.
Quesadillas.
Go get my goddamn armband. Go get it.
He wants his
armband.
He's wearing armbands.
Does the bell even ring?
How many more does he need? I believe yes, the bell did ring. This match is underway. This main event here on POW Pro Wrestling.
She's pulling hair.
She didn't pull his hair. Come on.
He's jealous of the locks.
I'm a little jealous of that.
I don't think Jaiden.
Well,
I'm sure you are.
Brannigan has certainly been doing a lot of stalling. For somebody who wants to be a champion so bad, I don't think I've seen him do one offensive move.
Hey, champion's prerogative. Amir has to beat him.
He's not the champion.
The champion of stalling right now.
His workout gimmick, right? That's what he wants.
Well, it's too late for pre-workout. It's going to totally mess him up if he takes it now. He knows that. Yeah, no effect, no benefit. Well, now, what is this? Okay.
About time, flunky.
Hey,
Okay.
get that kid along.
He's going to do some flexing, I guess.
What, you not stretched before you came out, buddy?
He didn't have time to do that?
He was signing autographs to sick kids. I saw it.
I thought I saw
He called them
the busload of kids on the outside. Getting a quick pump in is Matt Brannigan.
Sure looked easy. I don't think he needs that pump.
Watch your mouth, Jonas. All right. Is he ready now? Is the blood pumping?
He's locked in.
Is he properly stretched?
Up now, I'm ready for you, you cheater. She's a thief and a cheater.
Unlike Amira, Matt Brannigan is 100% natural.
We saw Brannigan with the belt, which the belt seemed to be talking to him in that video. We saw, apparently, the belt wants him to take a naked picture with it.
You know, I think there's a word for people who hear voices like that.
But the belt wanted to make sure that Brannigan consummates the relationship.
You see this?
In its words,
This is the POW champion.
by winning the belt legitimately. And I can't believe I had to say that.
We talk a lot about people's champion. Amira is the people's champion. You hear it right now.
That's right, much like everyone else here.
Brannigan wants me to let everyone know that allegedly Amira is cheating, but we're all watching the same match here, aren't we, fellas?
You say Amira is the people's champ, just like most of the people here. She got her GED.
She has a degree.
Right.
What do you have? Just degree deodorant?
Hey, I have the largest, my trust fund to buy your house and Amira's house.
Like that $1,000 you gave me?
Well,
Now,
here
you know what?
we've got no, I don't think a little baby could.
They do
So point to Brannigan.
What's with these people always calling people babies?
What's up with these guys acting like babies? Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's got him by the band now. Oh, finally an offensive maneuver here.
That's not very
Got him
sporty.
trapped.
As Amira getting him on that rebound with the flex band.
How many sets do you think that was?
Oh boy, that was a lot of shots. And Brannigan on his back. I think this is throwing him off his game plan, guys. Oh! Scintillating knife edge chop, and boy, you can hear that throughout the building.
Burn some of his chest hair off.
Oh! Amira follows up with another chop.
Listen, I've felt these chops. They are not fun. There's nothing like an Amira chop.
Amira, one of the winningest stars in POW Pro Wrestling.
And these freaks want it one more time.
Look at these sadists.
I
Amira,
want it too.
has been seen throughout her career as a constant underdog, yet has managed to overcome the odds nearly every time, and that's why she is on top right now as the POW champion.
That's what champions are made of.
Yeah, she's got more gas than a jet engine.
You watch your mouth.
Yeah, I bet you got a lot of gas.
Brannigan now with a rake to the eyes. And we see him starting to show more of his authority here, slowing the champ down. Going off the ropes is Amira. Ducks the clothesline.
Amira,
look at this.
Out.
Beautiful arm drag. Sends Brannigan flying into the corner. Look out, corner to corner attack.
That's the start of this combo.
The Tower of Power, European uppercut.
You know what comes next. You can call Amira a pirate right now because it looks like she's about to send a cannonball.
Look out! That was pure force right into the chest and head of Brannigan. That could be it. Amira keeps the title, not quite, not yet.
All right, that's okay.
She's got him on the ropes though.
This is going to be a true test for both of them.
Looking for that world's strongest man.
Oh,
Brannigan knew.
here we go.
Oh.
Big clothesline sending Brannigan over the top rope, tumbling to the outside.
This time going outside, not on his own accord.
What is going to be Amira's next step? Oh, she's going to follow Brannigan to the outside here. She's not done. Tired of the games, tired of the waiting. And what is that? Is that a pillow? Who's that a pillow of?
This man's getting that real first row experience right now.
It's not a waifu pillow, is it? Oh!
Special commentary putting him to sleep.
That pillow, that's not, I don't know if you would call that a weapon. That's not a, certainly, that wouldn't be a disqualifiable act.
To be honest, I hear you know a thing or two about pillows.
Now wait a minute, this fight continues on the outside. Fidel Martinez, he's got to exercise some authority here. This is not a no DQ match, certainly not balls count anywhere.
And you know, they're right near the bar. Maybe these two should get a drink and resolve this.
Shut up! I know the rules. I can do whatever I want. I need you to
This fight has spilled to the outside near the one of the entranceways, and they are
taking it to the streets.
They're taking it to the streets. Shades of the Doobie Brothers. This is getting ridiculous.
I can't cross.
Folks, we can't call it what we can't see, and we are tethered here by the commentary booth. I can only assume there's some action going on out there.
And I just hope they're looking both ways before they cross the road right now.
I mean, we are pretty much near the heart of downtown Eugene, Oregon. There is active traffic.
Look out for the panhandlers.
I thought you were one when I got here.
The sun has just set here in Eugene as this POW championship match goes on, but the referee's out there. I mean,
they got to get back in.
This this feels like a double count-out situation.
Yeah, is this match still going on? This has been way longer than 10. Oh,
good Lord, there's Brannigan getting rubbed up against the window. Well, that's the most we've been able to see of this match so far.
The window washer's gonna have a fun time.
Good Lord, that's a lot of smudges on there now. Folks, if Amira,
the referee.
Wait a minute, Brannigan trying to keep Amira out.
Yeah, lock the door.
The old.
Now the referee's he's finally in the ring. He's got to exercise his authority here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Amira's finally back. Oh no!
They're playing tug of war.
They're playing tug of war, and now they're fighting. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Maybe it's that video game tactic, doing the last move on somebody before you get a count out, but you always got to watch out for the counters.
Yeah, they're spamming that grab right now.
Oh goodness, this fight. It went to the outside, went to the streets of Eugene.
The referee's at 8.
Oh no! Now wait a minute. Both individuals have been counted out. Both individuals have been counted out, and the referee has called it. No, wait a minute.
Now hang on, it's not going down like that. We're not going to have this. This has been ridiculous so far, but that takes the cake. No double countouts here. I'm restarting this matchup.
Look at Amira, she's incensed. She wanted to win that way.
The match continues now. It has been restarted. Brannigan is, no, the match isn't over. It's not your belt. I don't know where it went.
You gotta earn that, buddy.
This match is still ongoing. Brannigan still needs to earn the POW Pro Wrestling Championship belt. Now what? Come on.
Brian Zane, you did not start this match as a no DQ, did you?
No, I did not. This match is still ongoing. And wait a minute.
Oh,
Brannigan Brannigan already trying to use the thing as a weapon.
Amira's caught it.
We have a tug-of-war situation with this belt now.
Uh-oh, I've seen this before.
This is getting... At some point, the referee's going to have to exercise... Oh, no! Oh!
Right in his Martinez.
Right in the dinger.
Oh, no, that was a low blow with the belt. That caught him square. Wait, what? What?
No.
Now, wait a minute.
No.
What a coward that Amira is.
No.
Amira?
What's the call?
She didn't bring the belt in.
You call it a double DQ? Is that how you want the main event to end tonight, folks?
Don't listen to them.
I don't think so. I'm going to restart the match again. This match is still going on. That's still not your belt. Ring the bell, the match continues.
This...
Another great call, Brian Zane. I think that was the right thing.
Well, I want there to be a winner here. This has been quite the battle. Although it didn't go the way I expected between Amira and Brannigan here. This main event matchup for the POW Pro Wrestling title.
She's too strong. She's overpowering him right now.
The Three Stooges not going to work for Brannigan, but the clubbing blow to the back will.
Big clothesline.
Big clothesline knocking the champion down. We finally have some consecutive offensive maneuvers here in this wrestling match.
That's what Amira wants to keep it as, because that's why she's the champion. She wants to win a fair way every time. And Brannigan.
No! They call her the Tower of Power. She's got a lot of heart, a lot of pride in her work. And this match needs to end, cleanly. Brannigan now throwing his weight around, showing how he got all those muscles.
He is strong.
Well, Brannigan, he's been showing off some pretty sleazy behavior, if you want my opinion. Stealing the belt and acting in such a ridiculous manner. Big old body slam. When he puts the work in and when he's actually doing some wrestling, then he becomes quite the tough customer.
I'm not feeling that one.
No.
A little bit of a lazy cover there. She might not have kicked out if he put his full weight on.
I mean, he also took a lot of time after the slam, kind of jaw-jacking with the fans. You got to believe if he maybe went for the cover a bit sooner, we'd have a different story on our hands. But this match still goes on. Amira still fighting to take back what is rightfully, legally hers, the POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
They're trying to slow Amira down right now with a chin lock. Trying to squeeze the life out of the champion right now.
This match has been taking a lot out of both individuals. Fighting in and out of the building. Brannigan, some of his DNA is still on one of the windows here at World Pies. Amira fighting out, but look at that overhead blow right to the back of the head.
Says that's it. Finish her off.
Goes for a big suplex. Amira slips out of it, lands on her feet, hits a big drop kick, sending Brannigan down. She could have him where he wants him.
Oh,
Look
no.
out.
German.
Big German suplex. Wait a minute.
Oh, she's not done.
Tried to get the cover, the shoulders down, but too slippery. Another German suplex.
To break that grip, Brannigan.
Look at that, continuing to hold on.
Going for the trifecta.
The hat trick here for the Germans. Look out.
Gets it.
Hits it, the bridge, the cover, couldn't know. Boy, I thought that was it for a second.
Amira is rocking and rolling right now.
Amira with the most momentum she's had all matchup. She's got to put some more moves together and she can have this.
Having hands behind their champion right now.
Goes for the world's strongest slam, but Brannigan slips through the cover. No. Almost walked away with that sneaky pin. Brannigan having some time to trash talk as well. Big suplex into the power slam. Oh, that's got to be it. Brannigan, though, not putting the full weight down. And you see Amira right there having the wherewithal to kick out again.
That's why it's so important, especially with someone like Amira.
Amira taking into deep water here. We've seen her going against Vinny Massaro, barely coming out the other side. But now Matt Brannigan really putting the pressure on here as he picks Amira up. Placing her on that top turnbuckle. This could be Risky business for sure. Look at this, going for a straight jacket slam.
Putting away, now she's trying to hold it.
Amira fighting out of it. She's able to keep that upper body straight. Goes to the cross, even the DDT. Tornado DDT.
She needed that.
The flying squirrel takes to the air, and now she's saying the time has come. She wants to go for maybe that world's strongest slam, but wait a minute.
Oh, what's she thinking here?
Not quite. Oh, gonna put him on the top now. We've made our way.
Go ahead, Brian Zane, I apologize.
We've made our way into the high rent district for both competitors. What's Amira got planned here?
He wants to finish Brannigan for good.
Oh boy, look out, superplex by the champion. Wait a minute. Brannigan hooks it. It's
both the shoulders were down.
Who won?
Brannigan won, clearly.
Who won?
I think Amira won.
Now the referee confirming with Ghost here.
It looked like both the shoulders were down. How do you call that?
I'm not sure how this is gonna go. What's the final verdict?
All right, ref. Both their shoulders were down. There is no winner.
No winner.
But the belt doesn't go to you. It went to who was originally the champion, Amira.
Now wait a minute. Look, we're running out of time here. They're literally going to kick us out of the building in 10 minutes. But here's the deal. We're going to settle this at the anniversary show, October 19th, right here at World Pies. And there's going to be no countouts. There's going to be no disqualification. In fact, this is going to be a 30-minute Iron Man match. You call this the banger era, Matt Brannigan. We're going to put that to the test. Why don't we call this the Bangers Ball match? No DQ, no countout, 30-minute Iron Man match for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
Brannigan saying, may the best person win. Wait a minute, no!
What a dope.
Brannigan laying out Amira with the championship belt, still not his.
It is music.
No, you can't let him get away again.
I'm not telling him a damn thing.
I'll say it, it's his belt.
It's not his belt.
It's Amira's.
All hail the champ.
That's not happening. Matt Brannigan, once again, possession 9/10 of the law, trying to make his way out of POW Pro Wrestling with the belt, and that's Amira's championship. She's still the champion, but now she's going to have a chance to really get it back on October 19th in a Bangers Brawl match.
You hear the people. They are behind their champion, Amira.
Well, mister, as you saw in that main event, nothing was truly resolved. It took them 3 attempts to try and get something done, and in the end, after a double countout, a double disqualification, and a double pin, the match ended in a draw. So, Matt Brannigan wants to call himself the banger at POW Pro Wrestling, that we're in the banger era. Well, I decided to have him put his money where his mouth is, and that's why our next matchup at Bumps in the Night 3D for the POW title, it's going to be a Bangers Brawl, a 30-minute, no disqualification, no count out Iron Man match. There must be a winner, and if Amira gets her way, she's going to retain the championship and bring the belt home.
We will see about that. I think that Amira is going to be outsmarted, outclassed, outwitted by Matt Brannigan, and we will finally have a POW Pro champion that we can all be proud of, huh?
Well,
it's going to go like wildfire on the social media.
We will have to wait and see. That is just one of the many matches you're going to see in our big anniversary event, Bumps in the Night 3D. It's airing right here live and in living color on our YouTube channel next Saturday night, October 19th, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific. Mister, there are a lot of other great matches on the lineup next Saturday, and we're going to tell you all about it this coming Monday on our special countdown show leading into our anniversary event, Bumps in the Night 3D. Well, mister, we've had 135 episodes of POW Pro Wrestling. Who would have thought we would have made it this far? And you know what? All good things must come to an end, mister. It's been quite the ride sharing this hosting job with you for POW Pro Wrestling, but now we're going to take things into our new era, going live starting next week. I can't wait.
There's going to be an incredible new era of POW Pro Wrestling coming up. Excitement. You see it right when it happens. You know what's coming up. We're going to have some future events like the Countdown Show. It's going to be a new era of excitement here at POW Pro Wrestling, and I, for one, cannot wait.
That's right. Stay tuned right here for all the exciting action. For Mr. OohLaLa, I'm Brian Zane. Thank you so much, Powder Keg. We'll see you next time.